Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is just a pre-intro. As you can see, I'm editing the video at the moment. Couple issues I had during recording with the microphone. So, one issue really, I was the issue. I turned the mic up too loud on the camera, and what it meant was it was picking up a lot of wind noise, and in some points it was peaking. So, apologies for that. I'm going to try and mask it with some music, so hopefully you shouldn't notice too much, and it's not really that bad. It's only during a lot of the B-roll clips rather than when I'm talking. But yeah, just like to say sorry. Let's get straight into the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I recently picked up one of these bad boys. It's a DA polisher from Halfords. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is polishing my Toyota Starlet, which should be red, but it's currently kind of pink. I think it's single stage paint, so there's no clear coat on it. And yeah, it's only a small car, so it shouldn't take too long, but the weather's been a bit crap recently, so hopefully we don't get rained out. But yeah, I think it's going to be a hell of a transformation. I've never used a DA polisher before, so this isn't really like an educational video. I'm just bringing you along so you can see what the process is, basically. And if I make any mistakes, hopefully you guys can learn from them and not make them yourself. But yeah, I think before we get going, we've got to move a couple cars around, so let's get that out of the way. Right, well that wasn't bad, move the cars around. Fucking didn't realise I was driving into that clay. So there you go. Look at that clay over there, it's got some nice clay, oh look at that, beautiful mud. Yeah, so that was not ideal. But we've done it, we've moved the car, so just show you. This is, out of focus is what it is, my 1997 Toyota Starlet. So hopefully you can all tell from this this video, that the car is currently a bit pink. No, it's not very red, mainly down to the sun damage. Yeah, there you go, that's better. You see, so pretty pink. And what we're hoping for is it to be red by the end of this. Hello again. Just thought I'd pop in for this clip because the wind noise was particularly bad. Right at the start of the clip, I basically made an incredible joke about how tangled the hose was. Spoke about how not to store your hoses, but how it works for me. That was the punchline. But yeah, it sounded rubbish listening back to it, so you're going to get a voiceover. That's pretty much it. I think I'm coming up to the end of the clip now, so sorry about this. I'm sure you'll hear of me again. And enjoy the video. That's the next step. Plug it in, we'll get the pressure washer going. Yeah, and just give it a quick wash, and then we can get polishing. Right then, got the pressure washer set up, so I'm ready to go. What we're going to do is rinse it with just water, then get the foam cannon, and the foam cannon's got 50-50 very liquid, or like washing up, so with water. So yeah, we rinse it, foam it, and then grab the mitt and wash it, and then we'll just rinse it off, and that'll be it for the wash really. Right then, so now we've done that, now we're going to just foam it. Or not. Right then, so with that out of the way, definitely took longer than it should have. That pressure washer, it's not ideal. Sometimes you've got to start it with like no attachment to get the pressure going. and then get the attachment in quick enough so that it doesn't think it's got any pressure to it or something. I don't know. Anyway, we got it working, so now I just got this microfiber mitt and we're just going to wipe it. Now it's not actually that dirty, it's mainly just dusty. So I've only got one bucket, and to be honest, as you saw, this car's so cheap, I'm not going to put maximum effort into this. Just don't want it to be pink anymore, really. Right, with that sorted, now I just got to dry it, so I've got a couple of microfibers. I just thought, this is the door jamb, as you can see. I just thought to show you, this is the kind of stuff that we're dealing with on this paint. As you can see, all these bits that are white, spots like that, there's nothing we can do about those because that isn't the paint anymore, that's the base coat that they put down, or the primer. You can see there's quite a lot there. If I try and move the camera, it's out of focus, but you can still see there's more here. There's also just, can you focus? Quite a lot of these like light scratches which you can't feel. No, actually, look, you can make them ground. So you can see the paint is quite soft, so it's going to be pretty fun to polish. I might make a mistake and blow through it, but we won't know until we try. Let me show you here as well. This is another scratch that I don't think we're going to be able to do much about. You can actually hear it. Might just have a load of dirt in it, but it does feel quite deep and there's white spots running throughout. So that is again probably a scratch that we can't do. But the point is showing you that really was just so you don't get your expectations too high, because mine are pretty low, so really any improvement is going to be a win. Right then, cool. Got everything ready. Got the polish out. I'm going to use a yellow pad, which is like the medium one, and I'm only going to be polishing. So I'm using, what's this, Maguire's Ultimate Polish. I'm going to be using this instead of the compound and then the polish, just because there's not the paint's so soft and there's not many like deep scratches, and even the ones that are deep I can't even get out because they're, you know, too far gone, like these stone chips. So yeah, we're gonna start off by putting, I don't know, let's do like 4. Oh, shit, that was a lot. Okay, maybe not 4. Now I know from watching Ammo NYC, Larry, whatever his name is, shit, that because this paint is soft, a lot of it's going to come off onto the pad, so I should probably use a little bit more liquid or do a smaller area, so that the pad doesn't get clogged up too quick. I'm going to quickly set this to speed 1, dab it around. I'm going to do this little section first, turn it on. Right, and there we go. So now I've just spread the product out. I'm going to up the speed to, I don't know, I'll say 5. Stick it on and get going. Cool. Look at that. See, so that's a lot of red. And that's just because the paint's so soft. So now we're going to take the microfiber and buff this off. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad, it wasn't too sticky or anything, so I think we used a good amount of liquid. Hopefully you can see that already, but that is a lot brighter than it was. There's actually a dent there, which I didn't know about, but there we go. I don't think that's bad for the first one. So I suppose I should try and get some of this stuff out, so maybe I just like wipe it with this. Yeah, it seems to be working. Just wipe the pad out. Not sure if that's what it's supposed to do, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, there's some bits down here that I still need to get, and obviously this bit up here, but I was being careful of the line, so the body line, it's only subtle. So I think what I'll do now is this section up here. So again, we're going to do 4 blobs. turn it off, set it to 5. Well, let's do. Yeah, we'll set it to 5. There we go, and there's another bit done. So, next up was a bit sticky then, so I probably could have used a little bit more liquid. Okay, it's not coming out bad though. Can you see that, boys? So that's way, way better than it was. As you can see, that's just pink, and this is shiny. So now I've basically just got to do that on the whole car. So I think I'll probably pull the camera back, maybe do this side if I can. Yeah, and then show you lot when I've done a bit more. So it's working. Right, and so here we go. As you can see, this is the pink. Ooh, bit lumpy. But look at that. So that's after one go. I don't think that looks half bad, to be honest. It's much redder than the other side. Let's just come in a bit closer as well, so I can show you. Actually, let's wipe that off because there's still a bit of stuff there. So yeah, where is she? Right, so it's quite hard to see. There you go. You can see that scratch is still there. It's just too deep, so I can't get it out. But well, I might be able to with compound, but I don't really want to go too far with it because the pads are really quite red. Yeah, so you know, this is what we're going to be left with basically, is little scratches like that everywhere. A couple dents in the panel that you notice once you started polishing it. There's one up there as well. I think there's even one further down as well, but yeah, you get the idea. It's not perfect paint, it's not a perfect car, but I think that's come out quite well. So I've just got to keep going. I'm going to get that other door done, hopefully the fender. And then fingers crossed I can at least show you one side of the car finished before it gets dark. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with it. Right then, so hopefully you can tell how much better this looks. It's obviously not 100% of the way there because of all these stone chips. There's some bits I still need to polish by hand, and obviously do the whole door frame, but I'll probably just do that by hand because it's only a small bit. But yeah, we're in England, so of course it's about to rain. So I think what I'll do is probably, I don't know, I should probably wax it before I just leave it. But I might just leave it until tomorrow and then sort it out then. Because I still got more polishing to do, I'll probably have to wash it again. Yeah, so far so good. So I think for today that's probably going to be all I'm going to get done. But we'll come back another day, same video, yeah, and finish it off. That'll do. Right, so I said I was going to go, that's not what I need. I said I was going to go, but I think I will wax it today. Just because otherwise this is going to go kind of backwards. So the wax I got is this Dodo Juice Blue Velvet. It smells real good, you can see it's blue. So I don't know what will happen on the red car, but today we will find out. I don't think it'll do anything, to be honest. It's I think it's designed for black cars, if I remember rightly. And I'm just going to get some on my pad and then just go around in tiny circles. Right. Now I get my clean microfiber cloth. So it's kind of not clean, but I think this is the one we used last time, it's already got red on it. And then you just buff this off. And the wax is only really there to stop the paint from oxidising as quick this time round. But it also helps to feel any tiny little scratches that you might notice as well. Right, there you have it. Now I think this looks pretty good for how much effort I put in. It still needs a lot more, but we're definitely getting there. I still got to do the rest of the car really. All I've done is this section the whole way down from the boot to the fender. So yeah, pretty much gonna leave it there for tonight I think, and then I'll be back in a second. Day 3, polishing the Starlet. Kind of day 3. It's been like a week since polished it last time, and we got some issues to be completely honest. It's already started to fade in a couple of places, which is frustrating. I've checked the manufacturer's website for the wax that I've bought, and it says you need to let it cure for 5 to 35 minutes depending on the temperature. And when I waxed the car, it was quite cold, and I must have given it like a minute or two to haze over. So I think that's the issue. I don't think the wax has been applied properly by myself, which is why it's fading again. So we only actually had, you know, a door, this rear quarter, and then the wing mirrors to do. But now I'm going to have to go around and find all the spots that I've kind of messed up where I haven't waxed it properly, repolish it. I could probably do it by hand, to be honest. Probably won't need the machine polisher for some of the smaller bits. Repolish it, and then re-wax it again. And I'm going to have to re-wax the whole car, because I don't really want to be doing all this work just for it to fade again. So that's the plan for today. We'll see how much we get done. As you can see, I'm in the garage. If any of you watch the other videos, you'll notice that the roof is different in here, which is quite nice. So before we had 2 massive holes in the roof, so everything inside would get wet. And now instead of 2 holes, we got 0 holes, but I don't know if you saw that. Anyway, there's so much condensation in here that the water's dripping from the inside of the garage now instead of the outside, so it's still not brilliant, but it's good enough. So yeah, I think we should just get into this, because it's going to take a while. But yeah, don't do what I've done. Make sure you wax it properly, otherwise all the hard work you do polishing it is a complete waste of time. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'll just turn the camera off and just get this stuff done, because honestly, there's no point me filming it, because you've seen me do it for the rest of the car. So yeah, I'll probably just come back once I'm done. Right. Turns out, I never came back. Once I finished recording that clip, I polished the rest of the car. I had to do a lot of it again, because a lot of it was pretty poor. I had to then strip the old wax, which was lucky because I didn't do it on all the cars. Strip the wax and then re-wax. I actually purchased some new wax. So this is Nano, Dodo Juice Supernatural Hybrid. It's not nano, ignore the nano bit. It's not that one. It's just a hybrid wax / sealant. So I've applied that since, and it's gone much better. We've had it on a couple places on the van where I was just testing, and it seems to be working quite well. It's held up for a week. We've not been driving the car, but it did. It's been below freezing most nights, and there was also snow, so it's held up to that, which seems pretty good. So yeah, there's no more clips of me polishing the car, which is probably a good thing at this point, because I've realised it's 19 minutes long, and there's still more to come. So I think we're just going to jump straight into the before and afters, and I personally think it's gone really well, considering how much effort I put in, how much the car is worth, because I bought it for 600 quid, and it did not deserve 3 days of polishing. But here we are. I wanted to start on something that I didn't worry about, messing up. And there was a couple places where I blew through the paint. And I'm glad I did it on this and not one of my other cars, or even, the van or my girlfriend's Mini. So all in all, it's gone very well. But let's just jump straight into the before and afters. And that will be like, I'll like push the, it'll be like sliding the finger across the, this way, or up, down,